A very good afternoon to you and welcome to this edition of the Lunchtime News. I'm Nadim Majid. As always, we start off with a look at your headlines first. A search operation launched to locate the individuals who went missing in the Dadugam Oya. The number of children injured in accidents this New Year season has reduced. Crowds gather for a lavish fireworks display that brought to a close the 100th birthday of North Korea's founding leader. On to those stories in detail. A search operation has been launched to locate the two individuals who went missing after the canoe they were travelling in capsized in the Dadugam Oya in Sidua.
Police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohan stated that the assistance of the Navy has been sought to locate the missing persons. The police stated that 5 individuals were travelling in the canoe at the time of the incident, while 3 of them had managed to swim ashore. The missing have been identified as residents of the Atharagama and Jail areas. Investigations are continuing into the incident.
Meanwhile, the director of the Lady Ridgeway Children's Hospital in Colombo, Dr. Ratnasiri Hewage, says that the number of children injured in accidents this New Year season has reduced when compared to last year. He said that adult negligence was the primary cause of the majority of accidents. 417 children arrived for treatment at the accident service of the Lady Ridgeway Children's Hospital in Colombo between the 12th and the 15th of this month. The hospital director said 296 of these children received treatment from the OPD. Director of the Lady Ridgeway Children's Hospital, Colombo, Dr. Ratnasiri Hewage added that the use of unprotected stoves during the New Year season is another risk factor for children.
The
key factor that we noticed was that there was a great reduction in the number of accidents compared to last year. Also, we are happy to note that there has been a drastic reduction in firework-related accidents. Other than this, what we noticed was that 12 children had received burn injuries due to the use of unprotected stoves. Some of the burns were so severe that the children are still receiving in-house treatment. So we are asking parents to ensure that when they use stoves during the New Year, they must ensure that it is protected, especially when there are small children around. In other local news, 5 baby crocodiles that were captured from the Ma Oya by residents of Balawala in Giriulla have been released back into the Ma Oya. Area residents state that this decision was taken as a result of wildlife officers not accepting the captured baby crocodiles. Meanwhile, the Assistant Director of the Wildlife Department, Dr. Tharaka Prasad, said that steps have been taken to release the crocodile that was caught in the Kudaduwa area along the Nilwala River to the Yala National Park. It was reported that the crocodile was a large animal and was to be initially kept at the Dehiwala Zoo as a temporary measure. However, as the zoo authorities had refused to accept the animal, the Wildlife Conservation Department had decided to release the crocodile into the Yala National Park. The crocodile was caught approximately 100 meters away from the location where a girl had been attacked by a crocodile on the 4th of this month. On a separate note, an individual has been shot dead in the Diulgamwa area in Hambantota. The police media unit stated that the body of the victim was found along the Tissa Maharama Kathragama main road early this morning. The deceased has been identified as a 33-year-old resident of the Palle Malala area in Hambantota. However, no information has come to light with regard to the suspects connected to the murder. Meanwhile, 5 persons have been arrested on suspicion of involvement in the theft of an antenna from a weather buoy located in Indian waters. Now, the police said that the suspects are residents of the Devinuvara area. The police also said that the suspects who were arrested yesterday at the Devinuvara Fisheries Harbour would be presented before the Mathura Magistrates Court. The police believe that the antenna was stolen while the suspects were engaged in fishing activities. Following notification by the Indian authorities, the Gandhara police recovered the antenna on the 24th of March. Still in local news, an elephant who had fallen into an agrarian well in the Sigiriya Mahanika area has been rescued. The elephant had fallen into this agrarian well last night. The Sigiriya wildlife officials rescued the elephant at around 8 this morning. According to the wildlife officials, the elephant is 7 feet tall and is said to be between 12 and 15 years of age. The elephant, which was rescued, was later released into the Digampatana Reserve. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Lunchtime News. I'm Nadim Majid for News First, wishing you a sparkling week ahead.